Hello, here's our second video on the Toyota Camroad Zill. Just showing you some of the features. This one here, during the night you actually can pull that down as a safety feature so you don't fall in the step well. It's quite a good idea. So just making our way around into the kitchen, if you just want to come on in, we've got lots of storage. We've got the cupboards here, they're all fully open. Down here we have the grey freshwater tank, which holds 25 litres. This is for freedom camping, and it actually draws water off the second pump here. So we've actually got two faucets. This one draws off the main water tank. This one actually draws off that jerry can. So if you're freedom camping, you can pull that out and replenish that very easy. You don't need a pump or anything like that. Number one, just along here, you'll see a switch here, and it lights up. A little light comes on, and you'll see now all our 12 volt is now active and working in the motorhome. So that's our kill switch. This fridge is a three-way fridge. It's gas on this side, it's 12 volt on the red button, and it's 240 volt on that side. It will work on all three sources. To make the fridge work, it's very simple. Just push that in like that. It'll start to flash, as you can see. Push, hold in, and when that stops flashing, the orange light, you can see inside the actual fridge. Down there, there's a little, what we call the window, the very bottom. When you see a flame in there, that means it's lit on gas. If you haven't used it for a while, that can take a little bit of time to light. On this side, the 12 volt, this is quite simple. When you start the vehicle and you're traveling a long distance, just flick that on. That'll light up red. That means the fridge is now running on 12 volt. When you want to run it on 240, turn all other sources to 0, and then just flick that one on. The green one will light up. That shows you're on 240 volts. We also have another feature with this particular model. It has a cooling assist. I've just switched that on, so now the fridge is actually working off a compressor. So when we're driving, we can actually have it on what we call the element as well as the compressor. I'll just turn that off. I've got a gas cooktop here, very simple to use. Turn the gas on outside, turn around and light your flame. Pretty simple. Got an expeller up here, and we got a light. We've got a power point here. On the windows, on this model here, we actually have what we call a blackout blind, and we actually also have fly screens on all the windows. Now they simply come down. To keep them down, just twist them a bit. Pull down and twist, and they'll stay shut. We've got those on all the windows. Making our way around, we've also got a shower and a toilet. You can see there, it's a flush toilet. So if we push down on that, on the flush one, and I'll show you that now. We've got our hot water, our shower, we've got a vent in there as well, and a window that opens. So just in here, if we touch this one, I'll show you, there's it flushing. And then actually to flush it fully away, we just turn like that, and that's gone into the cassette. This area here, you can carry your toilet paper without it getting wet. We've also got a hot and cold for the mixer here to show you how to source if you want hot or cold. We've got a pull down basin. We've also got just a little, I haven't got the pump switched on, but we've also got a little cold water tap there as well. And this can be doubled up. You can use that as a hand piece, or you can actually leave it up there. That's your shower. To activate the shower, it's very simple. Use the head, turn on. You can have it in a full hose, or you can have it in a spray. We've got a light here as well, LED, and we've got a little medicine cabinet here where you can keep stuff as well. Just making our way around to the more important part of the vehicle, which is the instrument cluster, which is over here. And you'll just see over here we've got a storage area. Just here, you can see here, if I turn the pump on, the red light comes on. So the pumps are on now. I'll just turn that off. But on here we can actually check our fresh water, our grey water as well. We've got a charger for phones, for cell phones, a 2.1 and a 3.1 charger. And we've also got our hot water system, which is gas operated. So when the light comes on and goes off, that means it's actually up and running. It takes approximately 40 minutes to heat the water. You'll see the red lights come back on because it's not actually lit. I haven't got the gas on at this stage. Making our way, we've got a wardrobe, very nice. Making our way inside the van. We've got our TV, which runs off 12 volt or 240. On the wall over here, we have our solar charger with a solar panel on the roof. You can see that's charging very nicely. Just up here, a couple of features. This one here is just a little lock, and if we pull that out like that, that makes up that large king size bed up there, and obviously the two cushions make up the difference in there. We've also got a ladder up there which will sit on here, so when you're trying to get up, if the kiddies are going up there, we can store the table up there as well. That is a feature of the Zill, and it's quite a good idea because it gives you more room inside. Just making our way under here, we have our freshwater tank, which is 95 litres, our batteries and our battery charger. Just making our way around to here, we also have storage pod here, which goes under the vehicle, and it's just an area you can store anything in there, from drinks to anything you wish. This also makes up part of the bed. It's also our dinette as well, as you can see. We've got our fly screens and our nets down, and we've also got our blackout blinds on all the windows as well. Got a wee LED light, we've got the lights up there. Just over here, on this vehicle here, we have an inverter, which is under this one of the seats just here. Now that is 100 volts, but it will run a laptop computer or anything that's 100 volts. And it's quite simple, you just turn on, push the button, and it'll light up and show you that it's going. There's a PowerPoint there for that. These seats here obviously are what we call the dinette. They convert to a bed as well. And just here, when you make up the bed, you can actually pull this across like that. So at night time, to make up that extra piece, that slides across and just sits on the lip like that, and that piece there will go down into that hole just like that. And obviously the seats go flat as well. Making our way around this side of the van, we've got our fire extinguisher, our smoke alarm, and just to finish off, we've also got our microwave down here, which is 240 volt obviously. In here we've just kept our TV remotes, our two curtains. This one does the main door for the motorhome, and this curtain does the what we call the cab blackout curtain as well. Alright, well, I'm hoping that clears up the Zill Motorhome, and if you've got any questions, just give me an email or give me a call. Thank you.